Mimir, now that we have a moment, can I ask you about your mission to Helheim with Hildisvini?
Ah, yes. Well, I can see why he'd hold off on such a subject until he saw if we survived the battle.
Mimir, what exactly did you promise the large bird?
Oh, nothing too horrifying. It's just that she'd like to... retire.
Retire? Hell's Eagle wants to retire?
Indeed. And don't ask me what she expects to do with her free time. I assure you there is no reassuring answer.
Can she even do that? Not be held?
Apparently so. She just requires relief. Someone else to step in and become hell, as it were.
Not exactly an office many would wish to occupy.
Aye.
Not now.
So how are we supposed to find someone willing to take Hrassfjörð's place in Helheim? Seems like a thankless job.
Indeed. Terrible weather, infinite hours, and the possibility of unleashing terrible mischief on the realms if they're careless. That's enough for the time being. Freya, you once revived a giant's corpse to stop a certain fight we won't talk about. Could you call on that power again?
Maybe. Do you have a massive giant's corpse for me to revive?
No?
Well, there you go.
One for the horn! Careful, brother. You're covered in bygones.
Behind you! Rider heals his mouth!
Can't they sense Odin is dead?
They are soldiers. They will always be loyal to him, alive or dead. It is a matter of honor.
Yes, they will continue to follow his orders and keep the realms under his thumb.
Not for long, they won't.
times. Oh, we used to travel through this temple constantly. Like how do you do to Brock? Then off on another adventure.
You miss it?
Aye. Everything felt simpler then.
Agreed.
What can I do for a goddess? Y'all feeling, crafty? And what about Freya? Oh, heading off already? Got time to chat?
I must say, I think we make a good team. With my brains, Kratos' brawn, and my lady's,
Wisdom? Magic? Ability to tolerate you for long periods of time?
I was going to say brutality.
That works. You and Thor caused that?
Yes.
Well, lady, I was curious about some of the flora we've encountered on our travels.
And you will remain curious. It's not my job to teach you everything, Mimir.
Look, I was just asking.
And you have been told.
Kratos! Their chieftain!
Left flank! The Alpha!
You're on fire, Kratos! Give him back!
You spoke of your brother's sword. How did Odin acquire it?
I'll answer this one. Odin, disguised himself as the most beautiful person Freyr had ever seen.
This separated Freyr from his sword.
Oh, with embarrassing speed.
I am glad Freyr ultimately retrieved it.
Me too. My little fool. So, how worried should we be, Mimir, about the Hrasfelger situation?
Oh, it'll be trouble for all of us if the position is filled by someone unfit. Or worse, if they aren't completely trustworthy.
But if she were to leave without a replacement?
Complete chaos, yes.
Well, I'm sorry I asked.
Circling back to the topic of prophecies brought about by the efforts to avoid them, I think I can recall such a story as you mentioned, brother. A Greek tale for the stage. Rather lurid, but very popular. You know the one?
Every Greek knows the tragedy of the Theban king.
Yeah, word gets around about that sort of thing.
Do you regret it, Mimir?
Most likely. What are we talking about in particular?
Giving up your body?
Do I regret exchanging my life for my freedom? That's a question I ask myself every day, my lady.
What about today?
Today? Glad to be out in the world. How else could I spend such quality time with you?
Okay, okay.
Here. You may tell a story, if you wish.
Am I preferable to silence at last? A rare day. I'm touched. But since you mentioned it, there has been one on my mind of late. It goes back to my earliest days, when I had little more to do than observe the mortals who passed through our forest. One summer, a local laird of renowned eccentricity chose to sequester himself with a small coterie of kinsmen and followers. The aim of their woodland retreat was to achieve enlightenment through study and discipline. They took oaths to brook no distractions until they became wise men.
Distractions.
Aye, women, drink, mostly women. As you can imagine, things deteriorated quickly. By autumn, tempers were frayed and wisdom remained in short supply.
Enough. We will continue later.
Back to my story. The Enlightenment-seeking laird and his followers swore off women and drink for an entire summer. One day, I watched as the laird and his brother took their hunt. There they found, at the banks of a river, a lady as fair as any they'd left behind. She pleads for their assistance, for fear the currents would carry her off if she tried to cross. Am I hearing voices again?
You are Atreus' friend.
Ah! Oh! Hi! Hey! You're Loki's dad, right? Saw you at the whole Ragnarok thing. I'm Skilder.
The lad who's been organizing the displaced Midgardians. What are you doing?
Oh, Loki told me this story about Odin inviting him to Asgard and giving him an Aesir coin that you threw away, and well, I thought I'd come here and see if I could find it. And I did, if you can believe it. But, it's kind of stuck, because you're, like, crazy strong, apparently. I'm sorry, did you want to keep it?
No. It is yours.
You sure? It's probably really valuable. I mean, that's not why I'm after it, but if I were gonna sell a genuine Asgardian artifact touched by at least 3 gods, I'd expect that'd fetch, well, a whole lot. Probably enough to buy my own boat, set out, make my fortune.
The coin is yours. Good luck to you.
Thanks. You too. And, if you see Thrud, never mind.
You sure we shouldn't help him out?
He needs to feel he earned it. Let him do so.
Profane alternate lyrics to my ballads. Absolutely disgusting. But now I wish I could remember some of them.
The paperwork that man created for me. I had to build a chest just for his violations. A big one.
I taught him 20 different ways to cold forge a bolster. Once, he taught me a slightly easier method of wire pulling, and from that day on called me his apprentice.
A true arsehole he was. Gods, I'm gonna miss him.
Hi. Y'all made it. Just about to send him off.
I have met many on my travels. You are one of the few I would call friend.
I always thought you were one of the dumbest creatures I'd ever met. Didn't expect you to be the bravest, too.
This world is a darker place for your leaving it.
We're taking him to the Sphaired Sands. It's, in the wetlands near the ferry. We'll wait for you there.
Something else I recall about that Greek play I mentioned, if you won't take offence to the critique. As a work of performance, it consisted almost entirely of watching people give speeches and receive terrible news. Might have been nice to see more events dramatized instead of described.
It is Greek tradition for a story to unfold in a single time and place uninterrupted. It is more clear.
If you say so. As I was saying about the laird and his brother, all summer they'd upheld their oath to avoid the touch of woman. Yet here before them stands a fair maiden in need of their help to cross the river.
Hold. We will finish later.
Hey, near the little shop I'm running out in the Alfheim Desert, there's something going on.
Laird and his brother. All summer they'd upheld their oath to avoid the touch of woman. Yet here before them stands a fair maiden in need of their help to cross the river. The laird doesn't miss a beat. He hoists her onto his shoulders, carries her across, sets her down, doffs his cap, and fords back across to his brother.
Let this wait. Stay alert.
They gather the fear.
For King Rome! Elding God, save me! Master Elding God! King Elding God! On your mark, Kratos! Lord Elding God! Regular Heldica! I will always fight! Master Heldica!
Brother, get up! Brother! Gather the fear! Take it off, man! You've got this! Still unpleasant!
I will always fight you! Lord Heldica! King Heldica! Master Heldica!
This is a fine mess! Gather the fear!
For King Rome! King Heldica! Mine! I will always find you!
What's your right?
Come on, get up, brother! Satisfied.
They gather the fear.
For King Rome! I will always find you! Elding God, thank you!
I felt that one, brother.
Elding God! You're mine!
Behind! Look out!
Down the hall! Devour them! Mine!
The Alpha! Kratos, we need you!
They gather the fear. Nasty hit. You all right, brother? Oh!
The Alpha! The Alpha!
I will always fight! Master Eldica!
Come on, Kratos, get up!
Over you.
They gather the fear.
For King Kong!
On your guard, Kratos!
Still unpleasant.
Thanks for helping us!
The Alpha!
Lord Eldica! Now the hole!
The Alpha!
King Eldica! I will always find
The Alpha!
Thanks for Eldica!
progress. They gather the fear.
For King Rome!
Oh!
King Eldingar! Faithful Eldingar! I will always find you, King Eldingar! Eldingar, save me! Down the hook! You're mine!
Nasty hit. You all right, brother? Gather the fear.
For King Rome! You're mine! King Eldingar!
On your guard, Kratos!
King Eldingar! King Eldingar!
Still unpleasant!
Take
fear!
For King Hrolf! Thanks for helping us! For Big Eldica!
Fredo! Are you okay?
Big Eldica! Eldica, baby! Out the hole! Yeah! Mine! Blaster Eldica! Out the hole! King Eldica!
Come on, Kratos! Off your back!
Once